Welcome back, friends. Let's jump right in.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Why does your brain suddenly turn into a world-class detective right as you're trying to fall asleep? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the science of thinking, well, a little too much. I mean, at its core, overthinking is exactly what it sounds like, right? It's that moment your brain's engine just kicks into high gear, but you absolutely cannot find the off switch. It's this endless loop of thoughts that just keeps on spinning.
And yeah, this quote just nails it. A simple little thought like, did I sound kind of weird in that meeting? Suddenly becomes this epic, multi-season drama. You've got flashbacks, you've got imagined future disasters, and a crazy season finale where you, get fired and have to move to another country. We've all been there, right?
So, what is actually going on under the hood here? Well, let me introduce you to something called the default mode network. Think of it as your brain's screensaver. It's what kicks in when you're not really focused on anything in particular. And hey, it's not a bug, it's actually a feature. This ability to mentally time travel probably helped our ancestors, learn from mistakes and plan for danger. The only problem is that in our world today, that ancient feature feels like the background static in your brain has been cranked up to a full-on rock concert.
Okay, so if the default mode network is the engine, who's in the director's chair for this whole production? That would be your amygdala, the brain's little fear center. The second you start to overthink, it pops in and goes, ooh, I love this. Now let's imagine every single horrible thing that could possibly happen. Just to be safe.
But here's the really important thing to get. Your brain isn't trying to be the bad guy here. It genuinely, honestly thinks it's helping you out. It's running all these disaster simulations because its number one job, its only job really, is to keep you safe. The end result is, a mental roller coaster you never even wanted to ride. But the intention behind it, it's all about protection. So that brings us to this. Why? Why does that one super embarrassing thing you did like 10 years ago suddenly become the headline news in your brain right as you're trying to fall asleep? And what's the deal with rehearsing imaginary arguments in the shower? Coming up with the absolute perfect comeback for a conversation that is never, ever going to happen. It's like you're prepping for a debate with a ghost. And my personal favorite, analyzing a text message like it's some ancient secret code. A simple K isn't just a letter, right? No, it's a full-blown intelligence report on the status of your entire relationship. The punctuation, the time it took them to reply, it has to mean something, right? The answer is actually pretty simple. It's because your brain absolutely loves drama. It lives for a good story, with conflict, suspense, the whole shebang. It's not just a survival machine, it's also a tiny storyteller. And guess what? You're its all-time favorite main character. Okay, so psychologically, it really boils down to three main reasons. Reason number one, we are terrified of making the wrong choice. Hello, analysis paralysis. Reason two, we are desperately trying to control a future that is, let's be honest, totally uncontrollable. And reason three, we replay the past over and over, like a coach reviewing game tape, just hoping to find some secret that'll stop us from messing up again. But if you want to go a little deeper, here's what's really going on. Overthinking is our brain's way of trying to fight a battle it can never win, the fight against uncertainty. I mean, life doesn't hand you a script, right? There are no guarantees. So our brain, in its infinite wisdom, tries to write every possible version of that script just to feel a little more prepared. It's basically just filling the silence with noise. All right, so how do you actually get off this crazy ride? Here's a quick toolkit. Step one, focus only on what you can actually control, right here, right now. Step two, yank your attention back to the present moment. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Ground yourself. Step three, get a pen and paper. Seriously, writing your thoughts down is like hitting empty trash on your brain's cluttered inbox. And finally, and this is the big one, remember that you do not have to pay attention to every single thought that wanders into your head. You can just let some of them go. So if you take away just one thing from all this, let it be this. Your brain isn't broken. You're not malfunctioning. It's just a super dedicated bodyguard that's maybe trying a little too hard to do its job. Okay, now it's your turn. I want to know, what is the absolute funniest, most ridiculous thing you have ever caught yourself overthinking? Seriously, let me know in the comments. I can't wait to read these.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully with a few less mental plot twists this time. See ya.